I bid you welcome.
I welcome you to my house.
Welcome to my house.
Welcome to my home.
Hello Horror Hounds, I am currently having an absolute blast working my way through Hammer Studios' vampire films for forthcoming reviews for the channel. And one of the things that has tickled me is how fast and loose they play with the vampire myth. Whatever serves the script at the time to keep it fresh and interesting, they'll just chuck in. I know that methods used for killing a vampire are a patchwork, a hodgepodge at best. After all, whisper it, they're not real. So whatever the writer has at their disposal, they will tend to use. Some of these Hammer movies are using some absolutely bizarro methods. I must admit, last night we watched Taste the Blood of Dracula, where Dracula is killed by God? I don't know. A church? It's a really weird ending. I'll get to it in my review. But I wondered if you guys had preferred methods of dispatch, some that you've seen that just make you absolutely roll your eyes, some that are absolutely fundamental that you personally have to have. For example, sunlight, right? Everyone agrees that sunlight will kill a vampire, except Bram Stoker doesn't, and Dracula could quite happily wander around in sunlight. It's just that his powers were reduced. A wooden stake through the heart, we all love that one. Some people say silver kills a vampire. Personally, I kind of like that set aside just for werewolves. Fire, some sources say. Running water, that's always seemed a bit lame to me, but some people, swear by running water. If you're a big fan of the Underworld movies, Guilty, UV bullets will do the trick. Holy water and garlic traditionally just fends them off, but that got ultra weaponized in The Lost Boys. As it turns out, a bath full of the stuff will dispatch a vampire, no problem, although it's very, very messy. Holy objects, again, usually used to repel vampires, and depending on what source you're watching or what your particular bent is, that has to come with or without faith. Across in some stories won't work unless the person wielding the cross has faith in that particular holy object. And how about rice? Not deadly to a vampire, but some myths and legends will have it that if you throw a load of rice or salt on the floor, the vampire must obsessively count each grain of rice. They have a weird kind of OCD about it. And if there's enough there and the counting keeps them until sunrise, then the sun will dispatch them. Unless it's Bram Stoker and Dracula, in which case the sun doesn't kill him. So, tell me, what are the craziest ways of killing a vampire you've ever seen in books, TV or films? What ones are you absolutely, if you were writing your own list, would definitely be in there? Some people say a steak is enough. Some people say that you have to stake them and then behead them and put a clove of garlic in the mouth. In Dracula, I think it's Dracula Has Risen from the Grave. You can stake a vampire, but that won't work unless you pray after you've done it, and have to believe there's a weird article of faith in that movie just to create a dramatic conflict. Again, I'll get to that in my review for that movie. What are your must-haves? Definite, have to be on the list of ways to dispatch a vampire. What crazy ones have you heard of? What ones are the most ludicrous that you've ever seen? Please comment and share, and let's get discussing. Also, if you like these kind of thought pieces and discussion subjects, please let me know, and I'll happily maybe try and incorporate them. Maybe every Monday we could put up a subject to discuss and comment on, because honestly, genuinely, whilst I like gabbling and talking to myself, I've got no issue with that at all. It's the interaction with you guys that really makes this channel work and really makes it enjoyable. So if it's something you'd like to see more of, again, let me know in the comments down below and I will see what I can do.